Well, I guess this morning was a good, if not pretty stupid, experiment of how the body copes when its glycogen stores are completely empty. Yeah, now I know. I don't want to do that again. Good morning and welcome to an absolutely beautiful ride on this Sunday morning. It's 8 AM and it's already 15 degrees. Doesn't get much better than this. Well, at least it wouldn't get much better than this if I wasn't feeling absolutely awful. I just have no energy whatsoever and all the fellas have left me behind. I told them to go ahead, in fairness, but yeah, I just have no energy whatsoever this morning. Right, well, I've caught back up with the fellas now. Well, I say caught up, they stopped for me. There was absolutely no chance I was catching them up. But I have, I think, realised why I'm so deplete of energy. So over the last month, I have been, as I've said before, on this 4-week FTP booster on Zwift. But alongside that, I've also been trying to lose a bit of weight because I probably was carrying a few too many kilos. And getting up the hills, like this one right now actually, have been a bit of a struggle over the last few months. So in trying to lose some weight, I've been doing some intermittent fasting, as well as a bit of healthy eating, and obviously the regular daily exercise on Zwift. Now, there is quite a bit of evidence to show that intermittent fasting is very good, not only for losing weight, but also for effectively just putting your body on a detox, allowing your gut, or giving your gut time at least, to flush out all the toxins, repair itself, and just get ready for the next lot of food that it has to digest. And so over the last few months, I have been doing a few 14 to 16 hour fasts, with the odd 18-hour fast thrown in for good measure. And it has actually worked, because over the last 3 weeks, I've lost just over a stone, or 7 kilos. I'm not sure how much that is in pounds, but I'll throw it up on the screen somewhere. And in that sense, I'm feeling pretty good. And I think that is what has contributed towards my relative feelings of strength over the last couple of weekends' rides. Now, I usually come out on a Sunday morning and do a fasted ride. That is nothing new for me, and I'm pretty much used to it, but that is generally after only a 14 or 16 hour fast. The problem I've got today, as I've just remembered, is that yesterday I did a 24-hour fast. So the night before last, I had dinner at about 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening, and then I didn't eat again until about 8 o'clock last night. And dinner last night was just 1.5 chicken breasts. Yeah, I know, stupid. So my issue this morning is that I've pretty much got no energy, no carbs whatsoever. On the upside, my body is probably absolutely chewing through fat at the moment. Oh, get me to the cafe. Thankfully, it turns out the downhills are fairly easy even when glycogen depleted. Right, this is getting ridiculous. Can't go on like this. I'm gonna have to find a little convenience store, and I think we might be coming upon one. I'm gonna have to stop and get some Mars bars and a packet of crisps or something. No, that place is closed. We'll have to push on. I'll find somewhere along the way, I'm sure. On the upside, there are absolutely worse places to be having an awful energy-free ride. It is absolutely beautiful this morning. Right, 22 miles in now. We can't be more than a couple of miles from the cafe, and I feel like I've just got a sudden energy boost. Now, I don't understand the science behind this, so I'm not going to pretend to. I'm sure my wife could probably tell me a thing or two about it, but I think my body might have just given me a glycogen dump, which, as I say, I don't really understand the science of, but it's effectively your body giving you one last dump of sugar and saying, what the hell are you doing to me? So yeah, let's hope I can get some sustenance into me pretty quick. I should at least have the energy to get to the cafe now. Finally made it to the cafe. Right, well, we are back on the road, and after 2 full fat cokes, a big sausage and egg sandwich, and a full pot of tea, I am bursting with energy.
With sugar in your tea?
Yeah, I don't normally have sugar in my tea these days, but I thought as an added exception today, I should probably add one.
Only go one of two ways. He'll have all the energy to cycle back, or he'll end up in a diabetic coma.
The good thing about that is I'm with my mates, so if that does happen, I know they'll stop, point and laugh. But now I'm full of energy. There's just the small matter of the 22 miles home. And I'm now very much looking forward to this because I should hopefully have enough energy and be able to enjoy the ride. We just came to a brief stop at that junction back there to decide whether to go left towards Duxford or right towards some quiet country lanes. It seems like Duxford has an air show on today, so we've decided to go right, and I'm not going to put the drone up again just yet. Well, it's a good job I've got some energy on board because there are some spicy hills on this route back, and if the hill wasn't bad enough, bloody hell, there's some potholes in this road. Oh, I love that descent. And now only a few little lumpy bits before home. It has been extremely windy today though, as we saw graphically when we stopped earlier and saw the wheat being blown around all over the place in the field. Yeah, that didn't help me this morning. Oh boy, what a ride that was. And I apologise for not filming much of the route home, but the sun, the hills, the chat with the lads, I was just enjoying it too much. But 45 miles done in absolutely glorious weather, and despite feeling as rough as spuds this morning, actually that was an incredible ride. So I'm hoping we get similar sort of weather next weekend for our big Paris ride. But yeah, as I said earlier, I'll definitely be fueling correctly for that because this morning was no fun. But again, as I mentioned earlier, it was an interesting experiment nonetheless, but one I don't really want to repeat anytime soon. So with all that said, I'm going to go in, get a nice cold drink and maybe just lounge around for a bit because yeah, I think I need a rest. So I will end the video here and say thank you very much for watching as ever, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.